Viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my linear ocean learning channel on transformation of sentences according to structure, part 2, from simple to complex and from simple to compound. Rule 5, simple sentences with in spite of, despite, notwithstanding, for, or with. Viewers, this is a very complicated issue in this topic on transformation of sentences according to structure from simple to complex and from simple to compound, and learners have to be very careful about learning it. Example 1, in spite of, despite, notwithstanding, for, with, his riches, or he is unhappy. In spite of his riches, he is unhappy. Despite his riches, he is unhappy. Notwithstanding his riches, he is unhappy. For his riches, or we can also tell for all his riches, he is unhappy. With all his riches, he is unhappy. If we want to transform the exemplified sentence into complex sentence, we have to follow a structure, and the structure I have projected contains many abbreviations, and I should clarify them to you. IPO means in place of, SFOP, that is subjective form of possessive, subjective form of possessive. V means verb, N means noun, ADJ adjective, EX extension. Let us follow the structure. Though or although, IPO in spite of, despite, notwithstanding, for, with, etc. Plus subjective form of possessive. After all this preposition, this in spite of prepositional phrase, despite, notwithstanding, for, with, these are prepositions. His is the possessive form and its subjective form will be he. Then if we bring in be verb, then it will be verb to be plus adjective. And if we bring in verb to have, then it will be verb to have plus noun. So if we plus up to comma, there might be more words till comma, but here it is riches only. Then comma plus extension. Now if we follow the structure, the answer we get, or the complex sentence we get, is though or although he has riches, or though he is rich. Here he has riches, riches is the noun, and though he is rich, this is adjective, he is unhappy. Now the example can be set in a different angle, and it is in spite of his being rich, or in spite of his having riches, he is unhappy. In this case, the structure to be followed will be though or although, IPO in spite of, plus subjective form of possessive. Here his is the possessive and it will be he. Then if we put in or write be verb in place of being, then we have to bring in adjective plus verb to have or, sorry, not plus, verb to have, IPO having. In that case, we have to write noun. Reaches is the noun. Then plus up to comma plus extension. Now, if we follow this structure of complex sentence, the answer will be though in place of in spite of, he, subjective form of the possessive. In place of being, we have to write is, third person singular number, and it is in present indefinite tense. Principal, this one is principal clause. Principal clause is in present indefinite tense, and so long the subject is he, be verb will be is, reach, or though he has riches, in spite of his having riches, in place of having, we have to write has riches, here noun, comma, he is unhappy. Now, let's get to the compound sentence. And if we want to transform the exemplified sentence into compound, the structure to be followed is in spite of omitted. Here, in spite of will be omitted, or despite omitted, notwithstanding omitted, for omitted, with omitted, all this will be omitted, plus subjective form of possessive. Here possessive is his, and its subjective form will be he. And again, if we want to put BV in place of being, then it will be is, he is the subject, then it will be adjective. And verb to have in place of having, we are following this sentence, simple sentence, in spite of his being rich, or in spite of his having riches, he is unhappy. Then in place of verb to have, it will be noun plus up to comma plus comma omitted, and in place of comma, that is, there will be but, in lieu of, that is, instead of, in spite of. Have I written in lieu of? No. So let me write in lieu of, ILO, in lieu of. In lieu of, in spite of, it will be but, in place of comma plus extension. So if we follow the structure of compound sentence from simple one, the answer we get is he is rich but unhappy, or he has riches. Here riches is noun, rich is adjective, but he is unhappy. Here there is a very important thing. He is rich but unhappy. That means the subject and verb is omitted here, but after verb, but unhappy. Why? Because if the subject is same, verb is the same, verb, the pattern of the verb and sequence of tense is the same, then after verb there will be no subject and no verb. He is rich but unhappy. But here, he has riches. Here, verb to have, and here it is be verb. Then, after verb, we have to bring in the subject and the verb too. He has riches, but he is unhappy. Not that he has riches, but unhappy. It's not correct. It will be he has riches, but he is unhappy. But here, he is rich, but unhappy. Example 2. For all his wealth, he finds no peace of mind. If we put it into complex sentence, it will be, though he is wealthy, he finds no peace of mind. Again, we can tell, though he has wealth, he finds no peace of mind. Here, after has, it is wealth. That is noun. And after be verb, it is adjective. Though he is wealthy, he finds no peace of mind. Or, though he has wealth, he finds no peace of mind. In compound, we see he is wealthy but finds no peace of mind. Or, he has wealth but finds no peace of mind. Viewers, this much today. Follow my video, like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Till then, goodbye.